Hi everybody, we're going to wait just a couple more minutes. Make sure people are finding me okay. I had to do some changes in my craft room, so now I'm trying to figure out where everything was. Okay. Looks like we're right on time. Okay, so we'll get started. So tonight is simple stamping. What that means is using minimal products, hopefully, in a lot of fuss. So that people that don't have a lot of products can reciprocate this or reduplicate it or whatever. So I am using the Hey Chick. I don't have a hostess code for you tonight. It's been one of those days. I had a lot of catching up to do. My craft room was out of commission for 4 days. So then yesterday I had to scramble like heck to get stuff back together. And I just had a lot of catching up to do. So, for those of you that don't know me, but I think everybody watching does, my name is Corinne Sainton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Lewiston, Maine. And we're going to make a couple of simple cards using the Hey Chick. And the fence in this little cutie is cut. We now have a corresponding dies. You'll see some more of them when I do Wednesday night's class. I just love this set, and I was so excited when I saw them bringing it back for possibly limited time. And then this message here, I'll be using a different one though, comes from the many messages where you can cut out a whole bunch at one time. I like to do them in different colors, and then I have them in my stash. So let me set this stuff aside and we'll get started. Hopefully I can stay in the, everybody, you want to just close your eyes for a minute? I got to move something and I don't want to make you sick. So close your eyes just for a second. Move my camera. All right, let's see how that looks. Sometimes the jiggling makes people nauseous. Okay, so it's still not quite right, but we'll go with it. Okay, so let's start with the little black and white card. You know me, you know how I love black and white. So this is pretty straightforward. I did use 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Then I have a piece of black mat that is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I have a white mat that is 3 3/4 by 5. So I am going to take a couple of punches that I have here. That's the downside I noticed from on the retirement list. A lot of the circle punches are going to be gone. We won't have any. So I'm going to punch one of these out so I can do this chick right here. And then the bottom layer that's going to be covered over as well, I'm going to take my mat. So the punches I'm using is 2 1/4 and 2 1/2. Now if you have the layer in circles, you'll be fine. You have all of those in there. So let me set this aside so I can do a little bit of stamping. Grab a piece of scratch paper here. And where is my chick? Right here and right here. I'm using the Memento Black. I'm going to stamp her first, the hen. I'm not a farmer, so I don't know my chickens too good, but I'm assuming that that's the hen. If I'm wrong and you grew up on a farm, you can correct me. I'm just letting that sit there for a minute. There. then I'm going to bring back in my mat and stamp some of these other ones. If you're having a hard time stamping, check out when's the last time you re-inked your stamp pad. Sometimes that's the issue. Get a honey here. In a spot. Oh no, that's okay. I can live with that. Another one here. And one here. And then this one, we're not going to see much of it, but I don't want a big blank spot like that. And then there's another big spot here, so I'm just going to ink up. Try to just get the head a little bit. There. We put this away, and we can start assembling. We got to do just a tad of coloring. I am using my blends. I'm using Poppy Parade Light. And it has kind of a strong pink tinge. There's the feet. Do we have any country gals here online tonight? Are they called feet? Or is there a special name? I know, I can't wait for the new catalog too. Because we signed up as demonstrators, we get a sneak peek. It is a beauty, as usual. I'm going to use some tape runner tonight, make it quick. And then I'm going to put this on my card base. So I want a nice white frame all the way around it. And I've moved stuff around, so now I gotta stop and think where I put things. Here's my pop-ups. So this is bigger than that, so it will cover it. So that's a great way to save some cardstock. And center that. And then I took out another one from my stash. So this is from the same mini messages or something like that. I'll put some blings on that. So there we have it. Chickies. Cute, cute, huh? Okay, so this one is another simple one. Doesn't take a lot of material. So this one I did the standard way. 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I had a whole bunch of these little strips of paper sitting on my desk. This is from the garden, Dandelion Garden. Let me see. I have it here somewhere. I love these charts. And I'm going to keep them because as paper retires, you forget. So yes, Dandy Garden. And this one here is the back side of the striped paper. This is 6 by 6. All the paper in the catalogs retire. So if there's something you really like, you better get it while you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. Sometimes I can rescue you, and sometimes I can't. Okay. So I wanted to put a little bit of shading in the back here, if you can see that. So for this one, if you don't have the blending brushes, because I know they're on back order, a sponge would work fine, or a dauber. So I'm going to just make a circle and keep getting bigger and bigger. A little bit more. Going in both directions. Every which way but loose. Alright, so now I'm going to put some of our linen thread. I love this stuff. I'm just going to measure out a piece that's about 1 inch longer than my paper. I did cut this, didn't I? It'll be close. Let me see if I need to trim it just a little bit. Just a whisker. Let me trim this just a smidgen. There we go. All right, so now you've seen me do this 100 times. Cheating method. I'm gonna put all my adhesive all at once. Take my twine and stick it here and then bring it around the front. I like this paper because it helps me keep it straight with the little flowers all lined up. Oh, for goodness sakes. Come on now, stick. Put a little more, I guess. Okay. So I'm lining this up. This paper does have a direction right on the edge of my fold. Just like that. And then I already stamped the chick and cut it out, but I'm going to color it on camera. I'm using Daffodil Delight, Dark Daffodil Delight, and Dark Pumpkin. It's usually better to start with your lighter color. If you don't have markers, you can use your watercolor pencils. Some people like to use gel pens. Whatever you like is fine. I just love this chick. Makes me smile. So how is everybody today? Boy, wasn't that wind something? A couple of times it was so strong. Miss Pearl wouldn't... She just went out and peed and came right back in. She's from Mississippi and she's always been terrified, so I have a feeling she was probably been through some tornadoes or hurricanes or something. She hates the wind. She just shakes. All right, so there's our chick. I'm putting that right directly on. And then I wanted to show you how I get glue on the back of my little fence here. I'm going to grab my Tombow, put some glue on my silicone mat sheet here, a daub, grab a dauber, and pounce. It's just a little fence, so it's not like we need a lot. Once this dries, you can wipe it right off, or you can put it under your sink. And then this I just store in a little Tupperware like container. It's actually a dish, I think, for baby food or something. Now I gotta get it off my finger. So I'm trying to keep this cute chick in the fence. But she wants to go roaming. You know how that is. I can't wait to go roaming. Friday's my big day for my second shot. How many of you are all done? Oh my goodness, Anita, you never saw me do that before? Cool. Glad I'm teaching you something new. You're a long one like me. Oh, gotta grab my scissors here. I'm gonna cut just a little bit off of this. So we're gonna wedge this into a flag. I'm doing it off camera because I'm using an old punch. But you could use the Tag Tailor punch. That's going away too. My goodness. Hopefully they're going to have some nice punches or dies. As soon as I get my catalogs, trust me, you people that are local, I'll let you know. Diane's going Thursday. Cindy's going... That's Thursday too, isn't it, Cindy? Oh, good, good, good. I can't wait to just see everybody. I've already told my grandchildren they have to come over on the 16th and give Nana a hug like it's been a year, because it has been more than a year. So let's put a little bow on our twine here. Okay. I'm going to put a bow. I'm going to do my double bunny ears. Oh, Stephanie's going tomorrow. Lucky you. Pat's all done. I can't wait till we can all get together and stamp. I have to do it in shifts, though. I'm only going to allow 3 people. Let's just be safe for a while. I'd rather have more classes. All right, so let's trim this up. Then these were some old, left from a paper pumpkin. But remember, you can color your pearls in your basic rhinestones with your blends. And then one more. All right, people, let's do a little vote. Which one's your favorite, the black and white or the orangey one? Diane is all vaccinated. Yippee! So which one do you guys like the best? Wednesday night, I have a couple of really cool things planned. I'm excited to do them again. It's been a long time since I've done them. The orange one, Anita says. Yeah, the orange one, Patsy. Diana, like me, black and white, both, but the orange chick. I need to do her in hot pink, though. I think she'd be cute. So, Wednesday night, I'm going to teach you masking. Somebody on here asked me about that. So, we're going to do masking, and then we're going to do a fun fold card. I forget what it's called, people. I'll remember it by Wednesday. So, I hope you join me on Wednesday. I will do my best to get these measurements up tomorrow sometime with all the details. But they're pretty basic cards. This is just a strip. You know how we always cut our paper and we always have these little strips? This is a great way to use it up. Just dress up your card a little bit. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Bye-bye.